EMS 1, the TDI temperature adapter, LT230 transfer box oil temperature adapter. Those are the temperature senders for those two. TP60 temperature sender for the EGT and the EGT plate for the TDI. That's a it's an oil pressure sender, dual port oil pressure sender, dual connection oil pressure sender, and the mechanical float level switch. Okay, other things you might need is some harnessing materials, thick and thin squiggly stuff, assorted connectors to get everything connected nicely, wiring preferably of the same color that the harness uses so that you don't get confused, other harnessing tapes, double-sided tape to stick the EMS 1 unit on, some cable ties. Okay, the tools we're going to be using, flat and star screwdrivers, a shifter for the big plastic nut, and then we've got a 13, an 11 and a 10, a knife to cut the grommet for the wiring, a decent crimping tool, side cutters, some sealant for your EGT plate, Loctite for the various nuts and bolts, a hole saw for the float, 10, 21 and 25 for the transfer box bolts, the water bottle, coolant plug, and the EGT plug, an extension, and obviously the ratchet for it. Okay, now we're going to prepare the senders for installation. We're going to put a little bit of Loctite on the threads of all the senders. Don't want to use PTFE tape because it tends to insulate the sender, as the sender actually uses the earth as its return signal electrically. Okay, we just hold the sender in a vise or somewhere. Tighten it up until firm, but don't tighten it too tight, you'll break the sender's neck off. That'll do it. Okay, there they are, both ready to put in. Is the transfer box, unused transfer box plug. We're going to remove that plug and put the transfer box temperature adapter in the same hole. Put that one back in. Be sure to tighten the adapter on the adapter and not on the temperature sender. It's best to leave the two in phase with each other so that you can put a spanner straight over right onto the temperature adapter itself. Tighten that up fairly tight, get a good seal, and then that's waiting for its wire. Okay, we're going to fit the temperature adapter onto the thermostat housing. Take out this vehicle fitted with a brass plug. Other vehicles may be fitted with a plastic plug. Either way, it needs to come out. So we can just take that plug out completely. May have water in, should have water in. Fit the new plug. And tighten it firmly. Remembering it's a brass plug, you can't tighten it too tight. That's happy. The sender you can see there, that's the oil pressure switch. We're going to remove that oil pressure switch and we're going to fit the sender into the same hole and reattach the new wire to the EMS for the oil pressure itself. No oil this time. And again, tighten it using the nut underneath the sender rather than turning the body of the sender, because you break the sender in half.